What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Man, family, forgive my voice. Man, I know my voice is messed up right now, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, we have to grow up emotionally. We have to grow up. Man, so many of us, man, we go through so much in regards to, man, I want something, I see it, I'm trying to get it. And it seems as though the closer I get to it, the more hell I got to go through. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. There's an opportunity right in front of you. And it's something that you've been praying for, something you've been fasting for, something you've been trying to manifest, something you've been just hoping on everything, it's everything for you. And it's right there at your fingertips. And you want it bad. And it seems as though the closer you get to it, the more hell you got to go through. It seems as though the closer you get to it, the more just chaos just breaks out. It seems as though the closer you get to it, your life just falls apart. Everything starts crumbling down around you. In tarot, they could have call it the tarot on the tower moment. And it's like it's right there. If you could just take one more step, you could grab hold of it. But it seems like the world and everything around you falls apart. And for so many of us, that's been the story of our life. And what happens is we get to a place in life we just give up. We get to a place where we just stop trying. We get to a place it's like, man, that's just fool's gold. That ain't even real. That's just make believe. Man, that's just wishful thinking. That's not going to happen. Good things never really happen for me. Blah, 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 blah. And so we stop trying. My grandmother used to say, the devil always starts messing right before God starts blessing. Say it again. My grandmother, Native American Cherokee, she would tell me all the time as a kid, the devil starts messing right before God starts blessing. And what happens is, man, we go through all this chaos. We see this chaos. And we look as though, man, God ain't in that. God doesn't want me to have that. That's source. That's universe's way of showing me I'm on the wrong path. That's God's way of showing me I can't have that. I want it. I've been praying for it. I've been manifesting it. But God has shown me I can't have it because it's too hard. It's too challenging. It's too difficult. It's not for me. And so we let it go. We let go of all the dreams we put into it, all the hopes and prayers that we've invested into that thing. It's right there. But because I got to go through all these challenges, I'm done. I'm good. And so, what many of us do, we start minimizing that thing because it's beyond our reach. We don't want to go through all the hell we got to go through to get it. So many of us will sit back and say, oh, it wasn't that important, anyways. It really didn't matter. I really didn't want that after all. And so we dismiss that thing as though we haven't manifested. We dismiss that thing as though we weren't praying for it. We dismiss that thing as though we really don't want it. But because of our pride and our ignorance, it looks like it's going to be too hard to get. It doesn't look like I'm going to get it. I've been telling everybody I wanted this. I've been telling everybody I've been manifesting this. I've been telling everybody I've been praying for this. Everybody know that I want that. Now I got to go back and let everybody know I changed my mind. I really don't want it after all. It's defective, it's this, it's that. We start bashing that thing because it's outside of our control. It's outside of our reach. And we don't think that we could get it anymore. And so we start dismissing it and minimizing it and trying to tear that thing down. When the truth is, we're not capable of leveling up. We don't want to go through the process to level up. And so we always try to tear shit down to our level. We always try to bring things down to our level. It's about to get deep. So what many of us do, we look at the relationship. We look at this beautiful man. We look at this beautiful woman. And it's like, man, I want that. Man, she's bad as fuck. And And man, I want him. You know what I mean? And this is what women do, guys too. We want that thing that we see. We want that person that we see. Man, they're so smart. They're so intelligent. They're so spiritual. Man, they're so wise and deep and And we have all these nice things to say about them. Man, they help me out so much. Man, they give me such a different perspective of life and blah, 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 blah. Man, they help me with this and they help me with this and Man, I got to reach out to them. I gotta let them know how much they've helped me. I gotta just let them know, man, they blessed my life and that they changed me and they helped me so much. And man, I love them so much. I'm about to get deep. And then we reach out to them and they correspond back. But it's not the energy that we hoped for. They don't respond the way we hoped that they would. They don't react to our praise and our all this other stuff the way we hoped. They don't see us the way we see them. And so what happens, so many of us, we start tearing them down. We start trying to nitpick because of our insecurities and our issues. What the fuck is wrong with me? And and how come they don't like me like that? And I'm so in love with them. And we could be a great couple and we could do this and we'll be a power couple. And we're saying all this shit and we've got all this shit in our head. But that person don't see you the way you see them. That person's not feeling you like you're feeling them. And so what we do is we start nitpicking and trying to tear them down. We start now, our whole perspective of them has changed. They're no longer this wise and deep, profound person, this great man of God. They're no longer this wise, deep, profound woman of God. We start talking about they're not perfect and they think they shit don't stink and all this other negative toxic shit. Because they're outside of our grasp. And so we start trying to minimize them to bring them back down to our level. We got to catch this. We got to grow the fuck up and understand what the fuck we're doing. We're talking about leveling up. But what the great majority of us do, we never really level up. Not emotionally, not spiritually. We try to bring everything down to our level. And our ego have us twisted, making us think that we're super deep. We're super wise. We're profound. And so we need to bring these people back down to our level. We got to grow up. We have to grow up. Leveling up is not easy. Leveling up is hard. It's challenging. That's why when we look at society now, the most ratchet, ignorant ass shit is the shit that's praised. The most ghetto, toxic shit is the shit that's adored and loved and that's accepted. The most ratchet, bare minimum, toxic ass shit is the shit that's adored. The shit's going global. Everybody making money on being fucking ratchet as fuck. Everybody's making money on being toxic as fuck. Being grimy as hell. Am I leveling up? And so instead of leveling up emotionally and spiritually, we level up financially and we think we're all that. And we look at our finances as a sign of our spirituality. We look at our finances as a sign that, man, we're deep and we're profound and we're da-da-da-da, and God just blessed us and da-da-da-da-da-da, and God ain't did none of that shit. You can look at Sean Combs. They say worth billions of dollars. And then you look at and listen to all the negative, toxic ass shit that's been leveled at his feet. Money don't make you wise. Money don't make you profound. Money don't mean you leveled up in life. We've got to grow the fuck up. The question is, do you really want it? Everybody that say they want something, they want it until they have to grow up. Catch that. They want it until they have to change. They want it until they have to level up. And that's God's source universe's way of saying, how bad do you want it? You want this man? You want this woman? You want this over here? Are you willing to level up to get it? Are you willing to grow up emotionally to get it? Are you willing to deal with your fears and your insecurities to have this man? Are you willing to deal with your issues, your trauma, and your drama to have this queen? You want it. You want them. Are you willing to put in the work to get them? Are you willing to put in the work to keep them? Getting it is just part of the process. Keeping it is the greater thing. There's a whole lot of people that get money and lose it because they don't understand financial planning or financial management. You ain't the first person to have gotten that or to have gotten that person. But will you be the person capable of holding on to them? And I'm saying holding on, I'm not saying it in a sense of controlling them, holding on to them in the aspect of, man, this person's in love with me and I'm in love with this person. I'm going to do what I have to do in order to keep leveling up, to stay connected in alignment with this person. Me leveling up was just to get to this person. Now that I'm with this person, man, I got to keep leveling up. I don't stop growth and development because I got this person. I don't stop growth and development because I got what I wanted. Because if you stop growth and development, you're going to lose what you got. We got to understand that. We got to understand that. It is what it is. Man, I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me. Happy healing, family. Peace.